Hello everyone. Today I want to tell the same and the different culture and working culture of Indonesia and Turkey. The difference between Indonesia and Turkey is culture is that the Turkey are hardworking. Daily activities are approached on easier steps and more time devoted to personal interaction and the country is cleaner. While Indonesia is mostly lazy and the country is quite dirty. Next difference is that Turkish working culture is more hardworking and punctual than Indonesia, but Indonesia is also very hardworking. The same thing in Indonesia and Turkey are countries with majority of population is Muslim and very family oriented. Indonesia and Turkey has a culture that is visiting their family no matter how old or independent they are. Indonesian and Turkey that to maintain close relationship with their family members. Something Indonesia and Turkey is respect for other at work and politeness when talking to superiors in the company.
The difference of Indonesian and Singapore work culture. First of all, Indonesian different from Singapore people in terms of attitude toward punctuality. Singapore people always come on time and give notification in case of delays. Meanwhile, Indonesian aren't always on time. Second, Indonesia has more of work than Singapore. Third, in Singapore, no one play their mobile phone while they are working, different from Indonesia. 4. Singapore has a very low crime rate, so there's no need to worry if you have to come home from work late at night. Different from Indonesia, we should always be careful. The same work culture of Indonesian and Singapore. First, Singapore people and Indonesian do teamwork and group efforts in working to complete the job. Second, workers in Indonesia and Singapore have a great respect for their superiors and CO workers. Third, in Indonesia and Singapore, a good individual and achievement and ability will gain a good place in the company. 4. Singapore and Indonesia are Southern Asia. That means there is less discrimination of race to the Asian.
My country of choice is Japan. In Japan, most people have a bad habit of being workaholics. This habit means they love to work over more, push more, do more, even extending until they're very tired or maybe they pass out at jobs and stuff. And that's not like Indonesia where people really respect their body, love their body, try to make sure they can stay healthy, live on, and enjoy life at the same time as still working. But in Indonesia, people are more lack on how they really love on doing their activities. They don't want to push themselves too much. They want to do it as minimalistic, like in the other way, just to finish the job. On the other hand, Japanese people they really love to work so hard. They want to achieve more. They want to do more. They're really diligent. They really respect time. They really work hard, sweat a lot, work a lot, finding new things, creating new things, and they want to be useful for a company. Where in Indonesia, people just have to find money. That's like they're not the people like trying to find what I am, what how functional I can be. But in Japan, people really think like that. They really think how to become really amazing on what they do, and really work hard on it. They really work hard. People, they're disciplined, they're diligent, and on the other hand, they're really hard people to themselves. But in Indonesia, people are not really like that. In Indonesia, our culture on working is very different. We work to the maximum time for a target that is very simple. Most people work just like that, and we sometimes are becoming a little messy when we work in Indonesia. People really are messy people. We work really messy, but not to the place that you cannot really see it beautifully. It's still beautiful, but in Japan, they work really complex, really slow, and to make sure there's less and less mistakes in the job. They're really hard on that. So the difference of Indonesia people and Japanese people are through their habit of being workaholics and not, and how we work as well. In the other hand, that's all. Thank you.
the same work cultures of Indonesia and England. Indonesia and England have some similarity about work cultures. First, when they meet their co-workers at office, Indonesians will give handshake with a light grip. England also will giving handshake with a light grip. For both, handshake are the most important aspect in business world. Second, British people are known for their straightforward talks on data and numbers, but they love their small talk. So before getting to the crux of the matter, they spend 5 to 10 minutes uh, exchanging niceties. And Indonesian also love to do small talks to colleagues. Two differences of Indonesia and England work culture. However, Indonesia and England has some differences. First, England employees have been disciplined about being on time at work, about in getting to the office on time, and in inputting a work timeline as a way to measure the quality of their work. Meanwhile, some employees in Indonesia are often late and waste time by delaying their work. Second, British people preferred a system of contractual work because it was more dynamic and profitable. Unlike Indonesia, Indonesians prefer a study system of labor. This is because jobs in Indonesia are scarce, so people who get jobs will do their best. And if in the British contract system are profitable while not in Indonesia.
Hello guys, my name is Yako Putra Simatupang. I can say the United States and have a significant difference along with difference in work culture in America and Indonesia. USA is famous for its culture of working alone, where they prefer to work alone rather than having to work in groups, which is also marked by several horror films in the USA. This is different from Indonesia, which prioritizes working in groups. This is also marked in the curriculum used in Indonesia. And the second difference is Indonesia tends to take position more seriously. For example, an employee with a junior manager position prefers not to eat than if they have to share a table with the vice chairman in the company they work for. This contrasts with Americans who think that this is a good opportunity to get to know the vice chairman better. Of equality of work culture in the USA and Indonesia. In terms of working hours, they are relatively the same. Namely, Indonesia and the USA tend to start working at 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock, different from overtime hours. In both countries, the respect for superiors is very high. For example, having a distance between the boss and the employee, employees are more respectful and reluctant to their boss. Okay, thank you.